Hi guys, today I've got a review of the New Balance 880 version 10. Hi guys, welcome along. Thanks for joining me. I'm Tony James. This is Let's Get Running. And if this is your first visit here, do me a favour. Just hit the orange button at the side of the screen and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification as well so you find out every time I upload new videos. Well, today, what have I got for you? It's the New Balance 880 version 10. And it's a belter. So as you know, I recently got the Fresh Foam X Tempo shoe and instantly fell in love with it, the colourway and the feel of it. And it's a very good shoe. If you've missed that review, you can have a look at the link that's up here somewhere. Go and have a click on that and have a watch on that review. So I've decided to stay with New Balance, especially as they have got a 26% discount on at sportshoes.com at the moment. Well worth having. So I got a pair of 880 version 10s, the new Fresh Foam version. It should be about £120, but with that 26% off, paid £88. Yes, I bought these shoes. They haven't been sent to me. They've not been a gift. They are shoes bought with my own monies. So let's get into this quick review of this new shoe. First of all, New Balance, you can use this in your marketing if you want. As soon as I opened the box, my wife said, "Oh, that's a pretty colour." So points there straight away for a great colourway. The wife thoroughly loves the colour of these, and I must admit I do as too, in this blue colour. Now let's talk about this shoe. Let's start with the upper. It's the hypo knit material. If you can see there, it's very breathable. Plenty of holes to keep that air coming through. Very good indeed. It's got this stitching down the side as well. If you notice, there's about 3 layers of it with the New Balance logo. Plenty of stability in that midfoot. Now, talking of stability, these are 880s. Now, with New Balance, any shoe number that ends in an 80 is a neutral running shoe. If the number ends in a 60, then it is a supported running shoe. So there we go. This is a neutral running shoe, and that is a little fact that I only picked up a couple of days ago. So there you go. Every day's a learning day. So yeah, as I say, great colourway, some great details in the side there, and plenty of support with that hypo knit upper. So let's have a look at the lacing arrangement. It's a traditional lacing arrangement, as you can see, and it's a full tongue in there as well. Not a gusseted tongue, just a full tongue in there. It's got a runner's eyelet as well at the end, as you can see. Now, when I put these shoes on, put my feet in, laced them up, fantastic lockdown. Felt really good over the middle of the foot there. Locked down really well. Toe box, fantastic feeling there. Plenty of room for the toes to move, not too cramped. Now, I'm true to size with this particular shoe. I'm a UK size 10, which is a USA 11, and we've gone true to size on this. So New Balance have got the sizing right. Now, the fit is fantastic. This shoe feels really, really good on foot. Probably down to the amount of padding in the heel area. Plenty of padding there. It's the same with the tongue. The tongue is well padded as well. Now with this, with the amount of padding on there, this is probably why this isn't the lightest shoe you're ever going to come across. I've measured these, and we'll put the picture up on the screen now. 310 grams with the ounces conversion next to it. It isn't the lightest running shoe ever, but the fit and the feel for me were spot on. This shoe feels great on my feet. Now that could be, if you've seen my video on these 6 shoes that I do have in my running arsenal, video link up here somewhere, you'll know that I do most of my running in the Asics Nimbus 20, okay, which is a heavy shoe. So putting this on, it felt just like that. And once I retire the Nimbuses, I think the 880 could be taking over. It's a heavier shoe, as I say, but the feel for me is fantastic. So just to sum up, the upper, brilliant, fantastic feel, hyper knit, breathable, fantastic lockdown, feels comfortable underfoot. Also, the fresh foam tempos, well, also the fresh foam editions seem to have a solid plastic bit on the heel counter. Now, I know some people think that's probably a bit too much weight that's not really needed, but it really does help to the stability. And for me, when my foot was in there, when I've been out and done a couple of runs in it, the lockdown was great and there was no heel slippage at all. It just felt brilliant. Right, moving on to the midsole. This is the working part of the shoe. It is the Fresh Foam X, which is supposed to be the most responsive foam that New Balance have come up with. And according to the blurb, and I'm going to read this, this is from New Balance, it is our smoothest, most responsive, fresh foam, and it delivers a reliability day in, day out for your training footwear. That's what they say. For me, feels brilliant. This really, really spongy on this. Solid, yet spongy. If you see what I mean, it's a contradiction in terms, but for me, it was a really nice bounce, but a firm, nice bounce, if you see what I mean. So it's got the Fresh Foam X in the white bit, and I'll hold it a bit closer to the camera. You can see the tread as well is a blown rubber, and that's quite thick. Now, the shoe itself has a 10mm drop from heel to toe, but to be honest, I couldn't really feel that when I was running in it. It just felt nice. So it's got a bit of a rocking motion, 10mm drop. Couldn't really feel anything unusual about it. It just felt good to me. Now the question is, and I'll put it to you, and if you know anybody at New Balance, they can probably answer this for us. Which is going to last longer? Because as I say, if you look closely, that blown rubber on the bottom, the blown rubber tread, is quite thick, which probably adds a bit of the weight to the shoe. So if it's going to be dependable and it's going to be long life to it as well, which is going to last longer? Is it going to be the blown rubber on the outsole, or will it be the fresh foam on the midsole? Because if your rubber continues but your midsole's gone, the shoe's not going to work, is it? So are they both going to last the same? I don't know. Only time will tell. But it's a question, if you know anybody at New Balance who can answer that, which is going to last longer, the fresh foam or the blown foam? I'll leave that one with you. So back to the blown foam. As you can see, there is plenty of crevices and curves in there. For my initial runs, I've picked them out now, but I did get quite a few stones stuck in here as I was running around on the streets. I cleaned it up for the video, obviously. So be warned about that. But it's good tread, good traction. I've been running through a bit of sand and a bit of mud as well, no problems at all. So a good tread on the outsole. The Fresh Foam X is a thumbs up from me, and as I said earlier on, the upper is fantastic. So for me, this is a really good all-round shoe, though a bit on the heavier side. Now, is it a shoe you'll use in a race? I would say not, due to that race, but this would be your everyday running shoe, whether you're just going out and doing a 5k, a 10k, or maybe even a marathon. This shoe is going to eat up the miles, and you're going to feel great from running in it. It's a bit heavier, but I think this is definitely a really good all-round everyday running shoe. And as I say, for me personally, this is probably going to replace my A6 Nimbus when they come to retire as my everyday go-to shoe. So to sum up, I think this is a fantastic shoe, and if you can get that 26% discount on it and get it down to £88, I think you've got a bargain everyday running shoe. So there you go, guys, just my initial thoughts on the New Balance 880 version 10. I love this shoe, a great all-round everyday running shoe. So once again, thanks very much for watching. Please, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe down here somewhere. Also hit the bell notification, and don't forget you can join me on Facebook, Instagram, and if you're still using Twitter, you can get me on there as well. Just do a search for Tony James Running. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed my quick review of the New Balance 880. So till next time, thanks very much for watching. let's get running.